Good morning and welcome to Kentucky Kingdom, another park I'm excited to cross off my list. Interestingly enough, I'm actually evaluated everything, and I think one of my big goals is to visit every major theme park and amusement park in the United States. This marks about the halfway point, so super excited about that. But we're gonna check out what else is in this park. They're supposed to have two really good roller coasters here between Lightning Run and it was Storm Chaser. I think it's called Wind Chaser now after the Discovery Meadows, but this is supposed to be a really nice up-and-coming park. So I'm super excited to check this place out. Let's go see what this park has to offer. All right, first thing up is Lightning Run, which is supposed to be an amazing little compact airtime machine. Let's see how it is. All right, first up, Lightning Run. Solid ride. It didn't blow me away like some people have said it could. It could just need to warm up like some roller coasters do. So I'll reserve final judgment until a little bit later, but it definitely did feel RMC-esque the way the ejector airtime is there. Definitely think it needs just a little bit more of a punch, but you know, it was kind of a cold morning this morning, so we'll see how it is a little bit later. We're gonna go check out the rest of the park and see what else they got to offer. What in copyright infringement is this? Something you don't usually find in a park is you have to cross an active road. That's very unique. I have heard they're trying to add a bridge here, so hopefully that does happen soon, but yeah, a little quirky. I like it.
Hey there, friends. Robin Bloom here with another message.
All right, we just got done with Woodland Run, and I was kind of shocked by that one. That one was packed with airtime at the front of it, and not too crazy rough, but it had its moments. But what'd you think, Erin?
Yeah, it wasn't really that rough. Couple of moments, but that's really to be expected with a wooden coaster. I really enjoyed the airtime. It was like floating for a lot of that first half.
Yeah, I was just expecting, because the layout kind of reminds me of like Hurler or Carowinds, which is just, it's rough with nothing to do with this layout. Don't know what we're gonna hit up next, but we'll see what we got around here. Looks like we got something coming in next year. Hopefully a nice RMC Raptor. That'd be a great addition right here.
Is also.
All right, so just got done with Wind Chaser, our 11th RMC. I'll let you lead it, Erin. What did you think of that one?
I thought it was cool. The people I was riding with said it was running pretty slow this morning, which I do think it felt very slow, but I really liked the airtime. I love the barrel roll in the first drop.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Very smooth, like an RMC, you know. It was fun.
Yeah, I can definitely second. It's definitely, I can tell it's not running as fast as it definitely could. It was still a good ride. If I had to judge it off that one ride, it's a mid-tier RMC, but I think it's got potential to be one of the best once it's a little bit more warmed up. So I'm excited to get more rides later today.
To enjoy this ride, £300 for everyone's safety.
When you're here, don't miss out on the drop tower. It doesn't look like much, but that was my first time ever doing a Larson drop tower, and wow, that thing packs a punch. First of all, it doesn't stall at all. It just gets to the top, drop, and then it hits the brakes at the last second. So it's a great free fall. I can only imagine how insane something that would be that model, but it's taller and whatnot. But whew, gonna have to get another ride on that thing. That was awesome. All right, this is a Harshened park, so they do have cinnamon bread. We were just at Dollywood and see how it compares. It's good, but it's no Dollywood cinnamon bread, that's for sure. Still very good though. This park is definitely a really weird setup. Right now we're going to some of the rides, like the other wooden coaster there. I'm blanking on the name. I think it's Kentucky Flyer. Yeah, we're going over there to do the Gravity Group roller coaster, and you have to go through the water park to get to it. It's kind of really bizarre, and I'm still kind of a little lost on where exactly to go. So we'll find it eventually. Yep, this is how you get to Kentucky Flyer. So Kentucky Flyer, that was the first time I did a Gravity Group, like, family wooden coaster. That thing packed a punch. That was fantastic. The height requirement was only 40 inches, so you can get some pretty small ones on there. Sam is that close to being able to actually ride it. I probably would have terrified him, but that's regardless. It actually has airtime, which I don't think I've ever been on a like family or kids roller coaster that actually has airtime on it. It was great. They don't have a ton of roller coasters in this park because that was the last one that that is here, except for the kiddie one that's a little bit earlier, which maybe I'll do. But what they do have here is quality. Now, it is, like I mentioned, a really weird setup. You can see I'm walking through the water park because that's how you get to the Kentucky Flyer. So, but I think it's time to start getting some re-rides. It's a lot warmer now, so I really want to get like Wind Chaser and Lightning Run to see if it's running much faster than it was before. So let's see how those are. All right, so getting a re-ride on Lightning Run, and that's a different ride. That after it's warm up, that thing is an ejector machine. It was outstanding. I have to say, there's no excuse for the fact that there aren't more of those Chance GTXs out there, because that thing packed a massive punch. I can't believe more of those haven't been built for such a small footprint, and I don't really think it costs a lot of money, but I digress. Had a little bit of loud music kind of interrupt me there, but anywho, so yeah, Lightning Run, fantastic on a second ride. Definitely gonna try to get another ride later. We're definitely want to go check out Wind Chaser, because if that one warmed up that much, I gotta imagine that is really cooking later. So I want to go check that out. Let's see how it is. All right, I got 2 redemption rides on Wind Chaser, and that is so much better than it was this morning. Honestly, this morning, after ranking them, I put in my second least favorite RMC, but after getting some re-rides, put it about number 5. Right behind Lightning Rod and right in front of Twisted Colossus. That is a fantastic one. Great airtime, it's a nice long ride. That twisted drop at the beginning is awesome. It's just very unique, something that's, you know, a little milder version of like the death roll on Iron Gwazi, but overall, fantastic ride. That thing's worth the price of admission alone. Between that and Lightning Run, wonderful 1-2 punch in this park. So, I don't know, there's a lot of improvement in this park, but they do have quite a good foundation. I think we're winding down near the end of the day. Might get another ride or 2 on a few things, but had a lot of fun here at Kentucky Kingdom. All right, so we're calling it a day here for our first day here at Kentucky Kingdom. What'd you think of it, Erin?
It was a neat little park. It's interesting to navigate because the lands and the areas are not super distinct, at least to my untrained eye. So it's a little interesting to navigate. I was expecting more roller coasters, but they do have a fair amount of like unique family and kid rides too, which is always a plus for me.
Yeah, now this park, it's a good little park. I can definitely tell how much improvement they're going to be doing here, because I mean, Harshened did say they are going to be investing quite a bit. So they reimagined the whole thing as Discovery Meadows, and it's really nice. It's definitely bringing up the quality. The rest of the park definitely needs a revamp, and they could use a little bit more e-tickets, for instance. So they are hinting that there's something coming next year. Rumor has it it's probably going to be an RMC Raptor. And I mean, we'll have to wait and see if that comes true, but they put a Raptor in here. This park's gonna have quite a few great options for here. So I don't know. I feel like this is a park to keep an eye on as it keeps improving. And I'm glad to have a pass, so I'll be coming by. You know, it's only about an hour and a half drive for me, so it was nice to have an RMC this close because that is a fantastic ride.